afternoon, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to the Love Conference. I am your speaker, Reverend Harvey L. Bailey, and I will be talking about relationships. Anyone here watch the news? No one?
Yeah.
You watch the news? So you know that we're at war, right?
In
Maybe.
a lot of ways.
In a lot of ways, yes. In a lot of ways. We are at war. But the war that I'm talking about cannot be found on television. Though you see many different faces of it, many different shades. But it's not called what it really is. If you turn on the radio announcer is not going to announce that we're at war. I'm a soldier in this war, and I'm hoping today that I can convince you all to join my side. The war I'm talking about is the war on love. Now, most people may say, what are you talking about? There's a war on love? Yeah. Let me give you the statistics on the war on love. Currently, the most recent statistic says that there are 101 million single people in the United States of America. 46% of the American population, that's 46, almost half. Now, we're not talking about children. We're talking about adults. Almost half are single. The divorce rate has remained the same since 1988. That's 50%. For every person who gets married, someone's getting divorced. 53% of households in America are married. In 1970, 70% were married. The marriage rate is decreasing. It is at its lowest point in 30 years. People don't even want to get married anymore. I've talked to people personally who don't want to get married. Many people have been married and just said, I don't want to do it again. Cohabitation is increasing. That means people are living together without getting married. However, the failure rate is higher there than it is in divorce. So you live together and you still never end up getting married. 94% of young adults say they want to get married. 51% of children are born to single parents. That's over half of all children. 50% of all children spend their time in single-parent homes. 43% of first marriages end within the first 15 years. Those who are bold enough to go on to a second marriage has a 30% chance of making it. So are we at war? Is there a war on love? If I turn on the radio, I'm referred to as an N, and women are referred to as B's. That's not loving. If I watch the movies, everybody dies except for the star. And then he gets to live happily ever after with the female lead. But everybody else bled. Where is the love? I say to you that we have made a turn. And it has become okay. It has become the normal for people to not love. For us to accept one another as objects. But what is love? Most people have not defined what love is. So it's easy for me to disrespect someone else if I disrespect myself, if I have not defined for myself what love is. Who thinks about love anymore? What is love? Love is unconditional. Now, no other dictionary can explain it for you. You have to find out for yourself what love is. But love is unconditional. What it means is, if you smack me, I may be mad at you, but I don't stop loving you. No matter how you treat me, no matter what you say to me, no matter what you do to me, I don't stop loving you. Now, that doesn't mean I have to accept it, because I also must love myself. And in loving myself, I'm going to put a halt to treatment that I'm not comfortable with. But I don't stop loving you. You are a child of God, just as I am. So my love for you is everlasting. It is eternal. It is unconditional. I don't love you because you love me. I don't love you because of what you do for me or what you can do for me. I don't love you because of what you give to me. I love you because I choose to love you. We've gotten away from that. Even in our loving, we love you because of what you've done for us. We love you because you were there in the hard times. We love you because you look so good. We love you because we like the way you make love. We love you because of all the emotions that's kicking off inside of us. The dopamine, the norepinephrine, the oxytocin. But then all that fades away. And what's left? I don't love you anymore. I love him or her. I love someone else. Now, it's all just faded away. And one person is left with these strong feelings, these emotions, because we don't truly understand what love is. So what I offer here today is 5 tips on how to make a better relationship. This is not the end all. This is not everything you need to know. This is not going to make your relationship last forever, but I guarantee it will extend the time frame of your relationship. It will help you to have a better relationship. And it first begins with understanding for yourself what is love. You have to define for you, because no one else can do it, what is love. And then we start with tip number 1. Respect. As I talk about the war on love, I'll be remiss if I did not mention that the war on love has many little sub-wars going on. On the Eastern Front, we have the war known as the battle of the sexes, men against women. Nothing will undermine your relationship more than buying into the battle of the sexes, because no one wants to be dominated. No one wants to feel inferior in their relationship. So if you're playing the battle of the sexes, you are asking for your relationship to end. The minute you engage in that battle, you have stamped your relationship with an expiration date. If I am that chauvinistic man and I'm trying to control my woman, how long is she going to put up with this? If I am that headstrong woman who believes that I am always right and he's always wrong, how long is he going to put up with that? The battle is waging. Respect. Think about this. If you respect yourself, do you have a need to control somebody else? If I respect me and I love me, if I'm going to deal with anyone, they've got to be worthy of my respect. If you're worthy of my respect, then in my mind, and I think I'm great, that means I think that you're great. That means that you are my equal. If I'm trying to dominate you, or if I think I'm better than you, then you're not my equal. Then am I truly respecting myself? Because what did I go out and find? What did I attract? Who was I looking for? Someone that I think I'm better than and I can control them? Then if that's the case, there's something going on with me up here. That's not self-love. And that's not self-respect. Because self-respect means I have standards. When I get up, I want to look my best. So I clean myself up. When I get dressed, I want to look as sharp as I can. So I may be old school, but I like creases, you know? And I have standards. When I do my work, I put my stamp on it. And it says, this is Harvey's work. This is how I feel about me. So when I'm looking for a woman, I'm looking for a woman who I put my stamp on and say, she is worthy of me. And that's the only stamp I need put on her. I don't need to control her. I don't need to be worried about what she's doing. I don't need to put something on her so when she's walking around there's a tattoo on the back of her neck that says Harvey. She's her own woman. And if I can't trust her to be who she's going to be, then I don't need to be with her. Because I respect her as a person, as a woman, as a human being, as my equal. Because if I'm in a relationship with her, she is a representative of who I am. If I think she's stupid, then what does that say about me? If I think she's lazy, then what does that say about me? If I think anything negative about her, if I'm saying bad things about her behind her back, what does that really say about me? How does that make me look? If I am not edifying her every chance I get and expecting that she's doing the same for me, what does it say about me and who I am? So the first tip is respect. Respect for yourself and respect for the person who you choose to be your partner. And respect means that you are the chooser. You don't have to mess with someone just because they like you. Just because they show up and they shiny and they smell good and they throw some money around, but you're not really feeling them. But they got everything else. They chose you. Don't do that. Too many people choose somebody who chose them first. Be the chooser. It's your life. Do you want this person? Do you really want this person? Otherwise, don't be in a relationship with them. It's not important what their wants are. It's important what your wants is. When you get into the relationship, then their wants become important to you. But when it comes to choosing, you don't choose someone because they chose you. You choose someone because it's who you want. So tip number 2, vision. You've got to see your relationship. You got to understand where it's going. What is your vision for your relationship? But vision is twofold, because you have to have your own personal vision. If you sell out to the relationship and all you have is that relationship, you stand a chance of being hurt. You're walking a tight wire. You're playing with fire. Because if things don't work out with this person, who do you turn to? Where do you go? You made your whole life about this person. So what is your personal vision? What do you want in your life? Where are you going? What are your goals? What do you hope to achieve? Work on your personal vision, and then there's a shared vision for the relationship. How does that look? It looks like this. It looks like you sitting down with your significant other and both parties discussing what it is we want in a relationship. How do we see this relationship going? Where is it in 3 years? Where is it in 5 years? Where is it in 25 years? What is it we need to do to get there? And when you're doing your vision, you want to share it. In 15 years, I see us being married. I see us having a house on a hill, and maybe in California. I see us with 2 kids. I see us with a car. I'll be doing this. You'll be doing that. It's a shared vision because it becomes a part of the business of your relationship. And your relationship is a business. Whether you know it or not, your relationship is a business. When it fails, your business failed because you failed to handle your business.